morning to one and all. It is typical to talk about Mother Earth, the ways to save the environment, nature, climate change, and so on. But today I would like to take a diversion from the trodden path and delve on a new topic. How many of you here have heard of the term Anthropocene? What is it? In fact, it is very much related to the environment. Anthropocene is an unofficial unit of geological time used to describe the most recent period of Earth's history where human activities have started to have a significant impact on the Earth's atmosphere and climate. Now, let's delve deep into it. The word Anthropocene is derived from the Greek words anthropo for man and sene for new. The scientists have not made this term official, but it is very much important and needs to be shed light upon in the current year. The Earth is old by 4.6 billion years. And to measure it, the scientists have come up with special terms, most of which focusing on the Earth's changing geology. It divides the Earth's entire 4.6 billion years into four major time periods. They are divided into eons, which are divided into eras. These eras in turn are divided into smaller units called periods, epochs, and ages. The Cenozoic era is the era which we live in, which started about 65 million years ago. It is said that we are currently living in the Holocene epoch, which started 11,750 years ago from the present. The starting date of Anthropocene epoch is unclear, but the scientists have settled on two timelines. First, the year 1610, the time in which the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere had dipped by 7 to 10 per million, which was a drastic change. Second, the year 1964, when the traces of radioactive fallout in nuclear testing has reached a peak worldwide. The causes of Anthropocene epoch are mainly two. One, the use of non-renewable resources, which causes a lot of pollution and speeds up the extinction of flora and fauna. And two, the growing population exerts a lot of pressure on agriculture and economic growth. This just leads to more demand for land, more food, and more infrastructure, which means that more of the earth will be used and made to fit our own needs. You may ask me if this is a thumbs up or thumbs down scenario. Well, you can decide it for yourself. Now let's discuss the pros and cons of Anthropocene epoch. The pros. 1. In 1970, jobs were given to people because of which they were able to save themselves from poverty. They were able to feed and clothe more humans than before. 2. The world has managed to harness more energy from resources such as coal, oil, and nuclear power. This was used to improve the standard of living. 3. The advanced study in areas of medicine and agriculture has helped lower the death rates and saved billions from the cycle of starvation and famine. Now, the cons. 1. More people were forced to work at factories with low sanitation facilities, low wages, and long hours of work. 2. The current production relies a lot on non-renewable resources, which has a negative impact on the environment. In our pursuit for human comfort, we have made several animals go extinct. 3. The severe rise of population in countries like India and China has become a large obstacle to the infrastructure of those countries. Now the question arises, can we actually save our earth from the devastating impact of our actions? Yes. Although there are some irreversible consequences, we can always lessen much of the damage done to the environment. It is necessary to recognize and popularize the term Anthropocene because it will help people realize that we are responsible. We have profoundly impacted our planet, and from this day on, actions will decide whether it gets better or worse. We should spread more awareness on the fact that the earth is dying and that we need to do something about it before it's too late. There are many environmental schemes and campaigns happening in India. Help them by telling others about their goals. Use social media as a medium to do so. It is important to tackle the problem at its root, decarbonizing the economy and relying on non-polluting resources such as the water, the sun, and the wind. Also, making a responsible and equal use of natural resources will help us achieve a sustainable system that can help us prevent Anthropocene from becoming the last era of our planet. Today, my intention was to raise awareness on the term Anthropocene and why it is important to us. I am glad to do my bit and I thank you for your unwavering attention. Thank you.